Basically, you're looking at the site itself, making sure that the site is easily crawlable by Google. They can get to your site and they can read the information very quickly. There's not a lot of roadblocks. So like I mentioned, something is SEM Rush. You can use the tool and you can get information on it as to like what is messed up with your site. Or there's another tool called Screaming Frog. It's a Canadian-based tool. Very good tool. It can show you a lot of things that are needing to be fixed technically on your website. Those kinds of tools can go in and you can say, oh, okay, I need to fix X, Y, and Z with my title tags, my description tags, my marketing copy, my heading tags. Very technical from an on-site perspective. Make sure you have that on point. And then the second piece is making sure that you have content that's written that is very engaging. I think the last study that I read last year was about 1,400 words was a good metric for the total number of words on the pages of your site. But keep that, it's going to be relative to your industry. Also want to just be able to make sure that you're getting creative with who's linking to your site. How are they linking? Are you getting links? You want to get very creative and look at other sources. You want to see what are your competitors doing? We mentioned things like ahrefs.com or SEMrush. Those tools can show you where links are pointing to your site and your competitor's site. And then you want to get really creative. One thing that works really well right now is guest blog posts. So you go out and you conduct searches on Google, and you can do something as simple as write about your industry plus, your keyword might be, e-commerce, SEO, and then you do something like plus guest author, or write for us, or some variations of those kinds of keywords. You want to be able to make sure that you're not relying too heavily on one source. So if you have a store on Amazon, or you're doing things with Shopify, or whatever it is, you always want to make sure that you don't have your eggs in one basket. You want to look for external sources, like we mentioned, Google, or looking at things like Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. As long as you have other pieces of the pie that are giving you traffic from other sources, you're going to. That's another really good case of not allowing your business to be shut down. And then also, we mentioned link building, giving you more of like a boost of vitamins to get your site to get more traffic and more sales, if you will. But you always want to make sure that you diversify, because we're starting to see things right now with traffic sources like Facebook doing some crazy things for their advertisers. We're seeing Google making lots of changes. We're seeing industries where you can't really advertise. My biggest recommendation for your users is make sure that you diversify your traffic sources, because you never want to be held captive by one source.